Jesus.
Welcome to paradise, they said.
Oh my goodness.
In a squall. I've got the hard job. I've got to stay focused and hold this piece of rope. So
I have no words for how beautiful that experience was. This is Tahuata. We bought her in Panama in June of 2023, spent 2 months getting her blue water ready, and now we are journeying through the Pacific. Come with us as we explore the Marquesas Islands of French Polynesia. Here we are in this absolutely magical place. Our sail is currently down because we had a problem with that. The mast, the bearings inside of the mast, because it's in mast furling, they have had a problem on the sail, so we haven't reefed or moved the sail at all in the last week. So thankfully we had the conditions to do that. But yeah, so we need to try to see if we can buy more bearings and see if we can fix it. Otherwise, that's a big problem. We were really not excited about mast furling, and then we were like, ooh, this is nice. And now we're like, oh yeah, this is why we didn't want it.
Welcome to paradise, they said. This is what we've arrived to.
It's sitting in the rain right now.
It was not this brown when we got here.
It also wasn't this rolling.
No, this is horrible.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so we are still in Hiva Oa. We're still in the first place that we came. But as you can kind of see behind us, it has become absolute horrible weather. Super rolly, super wavy.
It's so rolly here, I just want to get out of here.
I had to lift anchor because we were about feet from another boat, and then we lifted the dinghy on board, and that was a bit of an experience. We were kind of drifting in between this big boat and the rocks. We did it, we got it up just fine. We're motoring out so that we can go into a more sheltered bay, because this one's not great.
Worst weather we've had all trip.
Yeah!
Welcome to the Pacific. Well, we got 35 knots right now. Trying to get out of the main town of Atuona and Hiva Oa. It was becoming a dog's breakfast with a large swell, boats drifting in all directions in the swirly bay and getting too close. So, had a wrestling match to get the dinghy on board. We should have done it last night. We'll live and we'll learn. Now we are motoring into about 35 knots. We're going to try and get around the corner, which is about half a mile that way. We can't see it because of all this rain right now. Visibility is probably about half a mile. And then we'll sneak around the corner of the island and hopefully find somewhere a bit more sheltered. The Marquesas are known for all these swells. Hopefully we can find some way to get out. You can see the bottom. Yeah, still 20 minutes, still 10 meters deep. side of Tahuata Island. We've just left the bay that we were in, sheltering from the tropical wave which has passed. It was absolutely gorgeous. Hanamoenoa, and we had a great time there. So we're going to go check out a little town up ahead apparently. We know nothing about it, and we'll let you know how it goes. Bai Vaiatu, I hope is how you pronounce it. We just went ashore just for a wander, and we met really friendly locals who took us up to his house and sold us a bunch of fruit. We have limes, we have oranges, mangoes, pamplemousse. These are Marquesas apples. They kind of look like an apple, but they're really soft and kind of almost a little bit bland, but they're
almost like a nectarine with a big cup in the middle,
yeah,
and a softish flesh. They're nothing like a real apple, they just look like one. So,
and a pamplemousse, this is a pamplemousse.
they're all about that size.
It's like a grapefruit, but it's a bit sweeter. It's green on the inside as well. They're really good. They're better than grapefruit, I think. But we're just washing all this stuff now because there was some bugs on stuff, and we don't really want bugs on the cup, so washing is everything's about to be good now.
Okay, so we're just patching our dinghy, gift to Marcus. It was leaking through this patch on the front, and it's quite beat up, but hopefully it'll do us a bit longer. So we've got a 2-part hypalon glue. We've stripped it back, cleaned it, washed it, sanded it lightly, removed all the dead stuff. And there's a hole right here. So I put the first coat on, let this dry. We're just about to mix up the second coat, and then we'll put that together and clean it. So, if we had extra hypalon, I'd do a second bigger patch over the top to make sure it doesn't leak. We don't have that option, so we're just going to glue this back down and hope it does its job. Welcome to the first day. Dad's just left, so it's just the two of us. We're currently trying to pull at our stern anchor, and I'm not sure if you could see, but behind this blue boat is Christina in the dinghy doing her easy bit. She's just got to pull up the anchor and chain, and I've got the hard job. I've got to stay focused and hold this piece of rope so that I can pull her back in. Yeah, this is a lose-lose for me.
So we just got back from an adventure on Hiva Oa. We rented a car with some friends and drove around the island. Beautiful, beautiful scenery, beautiful beaches. And now we're back on the boat and we are moving around to Tahuata, back to Bai Hanamoenoa. It's really pretty, it's just really nice, calm area. And it's close by to Atuona and Hiva Oa. So it just makes it a real quick, easy thing to do at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. much of this little rain squall that we've got going on, and we did manage to see a few sharks, some good sized ones actually, almost the length of the kayak, so that was pretty cool.
Some big rays.
Some huge rays, yeah, and we made it back just in time as it's just now started raining.
Here's me, sensible. Here's Chrissy in a squall, deciding the nice hot water that we've just heated for the shower is not good enough and she's going to go and stand in the cold rain. So I'm going to go and use her water.
Okay, so we've just left the bay in our dinghy and we've just come out here to see if we can find manta rays. We've been told that you just take your dinghy and you just sit out here and float and they should come to you. So it's currently what we're doing.
Feels a bit weird.
Yeah, we're just sitting here floating around. Oh my gosh, what a way to start the morning. We were just sitting up here having breakfast and Simon points out and was like, oh, what is that? There's some fins over there. It was this huge school of manta rays, like at least 10 of them. And they just swam around and did flips and turns and oh, it was so amazing. Oh my god. And then we got on the boat and we were like, oh, well, that was such a fun morning. And then they came right underneath our boat, so we jumped in. Oh my gosh, so cool. I think I've done it. I've seen French Polynesia. We just had the most magical experience with manta rays. There was, first time we jumped in there was probably about 10. Just now there was probably about 5 to 7. Yeah. And they just circled around and they did flips and turns and they came super close to you. It was so calm and so magical. And yeah, we wanted to see one manta ray and we got an entire school of them. It was so, oh my gosh, I have no words for how beautiful that experience was.